Hello, it's Kim Jolene with Finding Your Fiji, and I'm here doing our monthly reading for Leo for the month of September. So we're going to talk first about the theme of the month, and then we're going to be doing getting a few more cards, past, present, and future from our Archangel Tarot deck, and then finally the messages from your angels. We'll get a little bit more guidance around that from our unusual angels, as I'll say, right? So your theme of the month, Leo, is Ace of Air. And the air cards are all about the intellect. It's about kind of what's going on up in your head. And the Ace of Air is about the beginning of something new. And so this is sort of the light bulb card, I kind of like to call it, because it's about a brilliant new idea, okay? Something that's coming in for you in the month of September. And they're wanting you to really take that idea and run with it. So you're inspired is essentially what's happening in the month of September. You're getting a lot of inspiration, you're getting a lot of ideas, but in particular, there's, just some really good ideas that are coming through for you, okay? So part of this also, these ideas and this energy illuminates things for you. So what I'm seeing is that it's almost like someone suddenly turned the light on in a room and you like, oh, you see exactly what's going on. Like you're seeing the truth about what's happening in your life in the month of September, okay? And it's like, oh, wow. Like you really see things clearly, which is a beautiful place to be in the month of September. So part of this, when you turn on the light, sometimes there's some things that you see there that you maybe don't necessarily like. And so there could be a little bit of a challenging beginning to whatever it is that you're doing this month. And so the challenging beginning could be like when you're trying to implement an idea, that type of thing. It could be a little bit challenging in the beginning. Relationship could be a little bit challenging in the beginning. There's a number of different things that this could relate to, and it could be related to the month in general, like just a challenging beginning of the month, right? So where it's just like, oh, things just not completely lining up for you. But this, I feel like this month is going to be really good for you, Leos, because it is about illumination. It's about those bright ideas, the light bulb, things being illuminated, and you being able to see more clearly. So I do feel like you've been a little bit in a fog where you've not been clear about what it is you need to do, and now more stuff is coming in. You'll be like, oh, I got it, right? So you're getting that, is what's coming through. So let's see what else we have going for you for the month of September. So we've got the Two of Earth, and the Earth cards are all about, how you make your money and what you need to do to be grounded here on Earth. And I like to call this card kind of the chaos card because, again, Leos, and this is a past, so the base of the situation, something that's already been going on for you, just too much going on. Like you just like, wow, which end is up? Like just really kind of that chaos piece of things. And it's like, when that happens for you, you have trouble seeing clearly what your next step is. And that's part of the issue, of having too much going on is for you. Because then you tend to sort of shut down and don't do anything, where you just get in a spot where you're like, I don't know what to do, so I'm just not going to do anything. Right? Which is not a great place to be in. You need to make a decision, okay? It's time to make a decision. So related to these brilliant ideas that you're having, pick one. Pick the one that lights you up the most, okay? And work on that one. You cannot implement all of them at once anyway, so just pick the one that you're most excited about and run with that one and do that. But either way, you need to make a decision, okay? Yeah, and part of it too is just being more playful about it. Like, what would be the most fun for you? Do you ever think about things that way? Like, do what would be the most fun for you, rather than the obligations or the things people think you should do or all that kind of baloney. let that go. Pick something that lights you up, that would be fun for you. Okay, that's what's coming through around that. And then we have the Seven of Air card. So interesting, it correlates a little bit with the Ace of Air card a little bit. So 7 air, again, air cards are all about the head and the intellect, and this is about, you know, sort of things needing to be revised. So where you might have, you know, a thought that you're going to do something one way, and then the light comes on and you're like, oh, that's not working out, that's not what I thought. And so there's just more going on there than you originally saw. And this month, again, September, is about illumination for you guys. So it really is about, you know, taking the blinders off and really seeing things for what they are. And the other piece that comes through with this card is it's like you're at odds a little bit with things. So it's almost like a time out for you, is what I'm seeing. And what I mean by that is the timing had not been, things didn't quite line up. And so they're like, okay, time out, stop, and reevaluate. Like, okay, you know, this is what I thought I was going to do. Now things are appearing differently. And now it's time to, okay, time out. You know, when you think about the sports teams, when they take a time out, what are they doing? They're stopping to reassess and to figure out what to do now. Because things have changed, right? Things in the game have changed. And so that's what this card is about for you for the month of September. Your game is changing. Stop, take a time out and figure out, okay, what's my next step? You don't need to see the whole thing, but you need to look and say, okay, what do I do now? What's my next step? Okay? So super important. And then we have the Queen of Water, and the water cards, of course, are about emotions. So I do feel like you are going to have some emotions coming in towards the end of the month, you know, going forward. And this is a duality card. So on the one hand about a person, on the other hand about a circumstance or an experience. So the Queen of Water, when you think of water people, they are emotional. They do tend to, you know, sort of wear their heart on their sleeve type of thing. Their feelings can be hurt easily. They may be empathic, you know, somebody that takes on other people's emotions, that type of thing. But they're also very, you know, water people are very accepting of others, and they're very loving. They're very, you know, they're just kind type of people. And so this person is someone that is, I don't feel like you know them yet, because this is as a future card. So I feel like maybe it's someone that you'll meet this month or going on into the future. And this is about someone that's going to help you develop your intuition. So it's about someone that will help you sort of open or expand your intuition, and or they might be someone that helps you with your relationships, okay? Because this is this card also signifies relationships deepening and going to a new level. So sometimes this person can be instrumental in that. So if you've had any difficulties in your marriage or relationship, and maybe you've been going to see a counselor, this counselor can be somebody that helps deepen your relationship, right? And there's someone that, you know, listens and all that kind of stuff. So the intuition piece of things, that's the other part that water cards are about, is about going within, and it's about going within to get the answers. So other people don't, in the long haul, you can get guidance from other people, but no one really knows what is best for you but you. Okay, so go within and get that intuitive guidance as to what you need to be doing, right? That's what that's about, and taking care of yourself. So that's the other thing, is you sometimes will get, you know, a feeling like, oh, you know, I have this event I'm supposed to go to, or this party or something like that, and you've promised people to go, but your gut is telling you you're tired and you want a break and you just want to stay home. Please honor yourself and take care of yourself and do what you feel is best for you, okay? Regardless, just let the chips fall where they may. That's not going to matter in the long run. What matters is that you follow your intuitive guidance and do what's best for you, okay? That's what's coming through around that. So let's see, we've got a couple extra cards for you, Leos. And these are I affectionately call them my goofy angels. So these are different angels that you don't necessarily always see, but they have great guidance for us. Oh, that one's standing right out. Oops, they want that one and that one. Okay. All right, so we've got Angel Astara, which I really, I love this card. And I don't see that, I've not seen this one very much, but it's a really, really important message for you for the month of September, Leos. And this as a past card is something that I feel like you're starting to get a grip on. And what is this about? So it's really about understanding that you didn't come here to settle for anything less than what you want, okay? You deserve the best, right? And you've put out these rockets of desires. You have these dreams, and they don't want you to compromise. That's not what you came here to do. You didn't come here to say, oh, I'll take what's good enough. Oh, that's pretty close to the relationship I want. Oh, yeah, this person, is... I'm just thinking in the relationship vein. I don't know why that's coming up, but it's coming up. This person is, they're a good person, but you have no passion for them. You have no love for them, like in the physical sense, right? So you didn't come here to settle. You came here to live out your dreams and desires. That's what you came here for. And you deserve to do that. So please, 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 don't be telling yourself that this is the best I can do. If this is not fully what you want, change it. Move towards what it is that you really truly desire, because that is what you came here to live. You didn't come here to live a mediocre life, okay? You didn't come here for that. And I think about Bo Eason. He has a lot of great YouTube videos. Bo Eason, E-A-S-O-N. And he talks a lot about this, about, he doesn't do mediocrity. His family doesn't do mediocrity. His kids don't do mediocrity, okay? That's not what we came here to do. And I love what he talks about with the swimmers. So, when we were born, we won the race out of, I can't remember how many millions of sperm, right? You were the one that won. So winners are not about to settle for second best or for something that seems to be good enough. Don't do that to yourself, okay? You didn't come here to settle. I'm going to be a little bit forceful about that because angels are like pushing me about it, it's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. All right. And then we have Angel Vanessa, who is going to help you make a decision, right? So that decision thing is coming up for you. And Angel Vanessa is coming through to help you make a decision. And what she wants you to think about and consider is what path will bring me closer to my divine purpose or to what I truly desire, okay? Which path is going to get me closer to what I desire. And part of this can be about what feels easier, what feels lighter, what feels like it's in the flow, right? Rather than forcing something, right? So looking at the options that you have, when you're considering this decision, looking at the options that you have, which one is taking you closer to your purpose, which one's pushing you further away or taking you farther away from it, okay? That's what's going to help you in making this decision. And then we have Oceana. Oceana, so I just have to laugh because the progression is just perfect for you guys. So then it's time to take action, okay? So you made your decision, now you need to do something about it. It's not about just like, oh yeah, that's what I'm going to do, and then be like, yeah, I'll do that when I get to it. No, not good enough. You need to take action. And this is really, now you've got the truth of the situation. Now you know what's going on. You can trust your gut. You can trust your intuition and move forward. Take action, okay? You can't just sit on your laurels and wait for stuff to happen. You need to take that action. And then we have Angel Opal is coming through, and this is just always a beautiful card. And it's really about, your children being cared for. So your children here on earth and those that are in heaven, are being cared for. And this can include pets. I always include, you know, when I talk about children, I'm always talking about your pets as well. So any pets that have passed over, gone over the Rainbow Bridge, and of course any children that you might have lost, miscarriages or other children, just know that they're being cared for by God and the angels, and that they're in this sort of loving embrace. And they're little angels themselves now, you know, especially those that weren't able to fully come through. You know, it's like another little angel for you. And what I've seen around this too is just know that like little babies, when you see a baby that's born, they're just like pure love, right? Like, how do you not love a baby that's just born? It's like they are just have that pure essence. And just to remember that that is in you. That's also in you. So remembering that you have that pure love essence as well. And sometimes you need to just cut away the crap to be able to connect with it and find it, right? And sometimes that crap is circumstances in your life. Sometimes that crap is people that are dragging you down or that are complainers, right? So get that crap out of your life in the month of September so that you can return to that pure positive state of love and be seeing things from that loving perspective, and turning that light on for you. So that's what we have for you for the month of September, Leos. Take time to relax, have fun, and enjoy your life. Check out the next video for more information about my deep dive reading memberships and how you can get a hold of your deep dive reading for the month of September. Much love to you. Hi, it's Kim Jolene with Finding Your Fiji here again, and I want to just share with you a little bit more about my monthly deep dive reading membership that I'm offering. And this is going to give you a lot more information about 4 specific areas in your life. So that would be your health, which includes your physical, mental, emotional, and of course spiritual health. And then the second area is your finances, so what's happening with your money for that particular month. And then thirdly will be your career or your life purpose. What are you here for? And then the last area, of course, the 4th area is your romantic relationships. So we're going to go deep dive into each one of these particular areas. And it's not just a concept or ideas that I'm giving you. I'm actually going to give you real world action steps to take and the support to be able to do that. So much of the information that I'm going to be sharing are things that concepts and ideas, but also the action steps that I give to my private coaching clients. So it's really like having me as your private coach is a big piece of it. And the other thing that you're going to get in the deep dive readings is feng shui tips that I don't normally give in the broader readings, and special adjustments, special things that you can do to help shift the energy in your space. So lots of really cool things around that. The other thing that you're going to get is you will get monthly, you actually get some bonuses with this. So the bonuses that you get are my Archangel Insight Guide. So that's going to give you actually a handy chart for each one of the 15 archangels, and it tells you kind of their colors, what the stones that are associated with them, what types of things you can call upon them for. And then also you'll get archangel invocations, and those will be for specific angels and words that you can use to call upon them. So those are 2 bonuses that you'll get. And the third bonus is a meditation, and this is related to it's a grounding meditation. You're going to get it as an audio, which I haven't offered before. So this is something that's strictly exclusively for my angel reading membership members. And you guys get the readings in your email inbox, and you'll also get an audio version of both the general reading as well as the deep dive reading, so that you can listen to it again during the month to get further tips and actions. And then the other thing that you'll get with the membership is you will have a more like actual documents and things like that to help you work through the different processes. So you'll get sort of the support behind the actions that I'm giving you. I may give you an action step, and then I'll have a document that will help explain that. Or I might do a special audio for you around that. You also get a discount on all of my private readings, and that's something that you get as long as you are a member. So that's a really cool advantage that you get as well. And then as I roll out different feng shui courses and different things like that, the members will actually get discounts on those as well. So there's lots of juicy things that you can get from it. And of course, it's that sense of peace and calm, that sense of guidance, that you have someone that's there for you, and the information that you need to make your life easier. So take a look at the link below. There's a link below to check out all the juicy details. You can, of course, just order a single deep dive reading. That's always available to you. And then you can also order, be part of the membership where you get all of those juicy things that I just talked to you about. And that you can do on a monthly basis where you're billed monthly, or you can pay upfront for it and save a little bit of money. I think it saves you about $10, $10, something like that, to pay for it all up front. And then you get that information on a monthly basis. So check it out below. Much love to you, and enjoy your day.